Yeah. Hey guys. This is
Yeah, hi.
yeah. There you go. Um, this is the second episode of the what do we call this? Not superhero game. Star Wars.
Star Wars recap?
Game. Yeah. Star Wars recap. There you go.
Here.
That's a good
Do
idea.
you want me to pull up what the first one's called and then we can restart the recording or no?
No, it's fucking fine. I don't care. Yeah, just like last
A great
time.
intro.
Our,
It's called Star Wars.
our sponsor is the superhero game, which you guys should join. It's gonna be on Sunday, so tomorrow at like 5. So it's gonna be
Pretty
Aquaman. Pretty please. It's pretty epic. You can check the Discord
We
for
spent so much time on it.
yeah. You can check the Discord for the IP. Alright, let's get started. That's a lot of title screens.
Yeah, it is.
I've got 5 fucking ones. Okay, yeah, so, so at the end of last time, we had the whole thing with, Mandalore and, the Jedi all fucking
Revenge of the
dying.
Sith.
Yeah, Revenge of the Sith, and, Mason, you killed everybody.
Hell yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I'm Palpatine for those who don't know, and now he is Anakin Skywalker / Darth Vader.
Yeah. So basically, yeah, here you go with the Mandalorians dying. Okay, so you decided to genocide them.
Yeah, and erase all mentions of their culture ever and make it a taboo word, so, you're not allowed to say it in public.
Yep. So nobody will ever do that horrible thing that the Mandalorians did again, aka
Please God.
fight Palpatine.
But try and survive. That's their mistake. They tried to survive.
Yeah, they tried to survive, so now they get to die.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
It rhymes.
the other thing that happened today was that whole thing with the Eye of Palpatine going after the colony of surviving Jedi, and Callista Masana sacrificing herself to stop it, basically.
I didn't even know that happened.
Yeah, I mean it wasn't large scale enough for you to freaking care, so
Nice.
yeah. Okay, so sadly, since this is the time between the prequels and the originals, though, there is that
Not a lot.
there's not a lot going on. So this one's only going to be like 30 to 45 minutes long, whereas the last one was 2 fucking hours. Yeah, I know, right? It's pretty sad.
Yeah, I mean,
Like we didn't even
the first
do
one was
anything for those.
it was full hour 53 last time. That's terrible.
Yeah.
It
That's
was
not
beautiful
terrible.
at the
That's
same time.
fucking great.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, but so anyway, we didn't even do anything for the first like 2 weeks of this section, which is insane. So, once again, it only started getting better towards the end. 17 BBY, here we come. Yeah, this is basically me having filler because nothing was going on. So yeah, the Inquisitors are running around right now. The Jedi are getting hunted still. It's been 5
Stealing
years
babies.
since the Order fell and the Empire rose. Yeah, stealing babies.
Yeah.
And Luke and Leia are still with Obi-Wan
The
and
quote-unquote
Yoda.
Jedi.
Yeah, they're still Jedi.
But they're still Jedi at this
Yeah.
point, yeah.
Thanks for the
spoiler
spoilers.
warning.
Anyway, moving on to 16 BBY. These first few will go through really, really fast. Here is where everything started to get cool for a second. Basically, here's a nice artwork from Jedi Fallen Order that I just copy pasted onto here because that happens in 16 BBY. and so all of the stuff involved there, basically exactly like it happened, except the stuff with what did he say? Or I feel like there was something different about Dathomir which went down.
The Night Witches were still alive.
Oh yeah, they were still alive. And then the section on Kashyyyk was a little bit different because I forgot to talk about that. Yeah, the Wookiees are being genocided now because
No, they're not. I only shot up the one town. Remember?
Yeah, no, but then you decided to genocide them all slightly later. So
I did.
Yeah. Yeah, you did. This was like 3 weeks ago. So
Huh.
Yeah.
I think you might be a little bit confused where I'm like, kill all the ones that were with the Jedi, but whatever. It's not a big deal. I don't need them.
Yeah. Well,
they're only good for slave labor, and I've banned slavery.
Yeah,
so.
That's what I was about to say. You signed that contract to ban slavery with the Ang-Ti monks, and
so I can teleport.
So you can teleport. So now instead of enslaving them, you're just killing them all. You see.
Yeah.
And also, this is, I think you already know about this Alex plan, but
yeah, bring back Padme.
yeah. I don't think we gave you the finer details though. So basically,
getting her goop.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're
want to go into detail with that.
We're gonna be scraping her DNA off of her belongings, which I still have because Darth Vader is very sentimental, you know. And
yeah.
The Silo, aka Alex, he was going to clone her and slow grow her, and then you know, give her over to me so I can like have Padme back. And it was like,
I mean, you have to figure out how to get her brain back together, but whatever.
Well, her soul, like her brain's okay. It's just like, you know,
or she's just not Padme.
Yeah, she's just not Padme. But Darth Vader's fucking crazy, so he agreed to this, and the Silo threw in like, you can have arms back. And legs, because he was.
Of course, how do you plan on doing that without being unnoticed?
Well, just wear gloves and boots.
Okay.
I mean,
have you done that yet?
I do that anyway, so.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I have done that yet. I don't think so. So.
Sure. You can't have, because remember I checked on your napalm the other day.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, because it would have to be 11-ish years after this, or no, more like 15. So I'm getting close to getting my legs back, but not quite yet.
Oh God.
Yeah, and then also...
I'm gonna, like, try and tear your legs off for napalm in the middle of a fight, and then I'll be like, wait, this is too fleshy. God damn it.
Wait, this is too fleshy. You just purposely tear Darth Vader's legs off. God damn it.
Well, it's got napalm, and that's pretty useful in the middle of a fight, so, you know.
Just siphon... Just in the middle of a fight. Just siphon napalm out of Darth Vader's legs. Yeah, we're getting there.
Now you gotta use the leg as a baseball bat, and when they try and cut in half with a lightsaber, the momentum will spray the napalm over them.
Jesus. Okay, 14 BB.
Moving on.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Here's where things started really heating up.
Fucking up.
Because we had that year where it was nothing was really happening. In 15 BBY, and
what is BBY?
Before the Battle of Yavin.
Oh.
And in that time we did absolutely nothing. So I was like, well, everything's screwed. The game's gonna die out. and then I gave this prompt to James where I'm like, the voice of Qui-Gon Jinn is in your head. How do you want to deal with it? And he's like, ignore it. And then 2 days later, I came back and I was like, he's still there. And he's like, fuck it, I'm gonna go.
Oh God.
And of course, that the voice of Qui-Gon Jinn there, that's a whole thing about the last arc in the Clone Wars, which of course didn't happen.
He can come back to life, you know.
Yeah, well, with the Force Ghost.
Back as a ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was trying
No,
to
like
give him
actually
the
back to
chance.
life like I can.
Yeah. We'll get there. Oh God. But the Force Ghost thing, because I was trying to like give him a chance to, you know, do what I can do as Qui-Gon Jinn still. So, you know,
Yeah, pester people.
pester people for days. But that didn't happen. And I'll get to why right now. You don't know this story, do you?
I do.
Not the exact, not the details, at least.
Yeah, well,
So
go on.
he went to Dagobah, of course, just like in the first episode, and he went to the cave. The what do you call that? The cave on Dagobah.
The Force Cave?
The Force Cave, yeah. I thought it had like a different
I think
name.
that's an official name.
Yeah.
Force Cave on Dagobah. Go ahead with the story.
Yeah. So he went to that Force Cave, and
Dark Side Cave.
Dark Side Cave. And well, that works given what vision I gave him. So I was trying to teach him to just fucking give up, basically, in that cave. Like that was the lesson the Force was trying to get through his thick frickin' skull, and I don't think he learned it. Like he did what I wanted him to. So. But he didn't really learn it. So basically what happened was I went in there and I gave him a Force sight thing. What Force vision. Vision, yeah. Of the Emperor, and the Emperor started fighting him, and he just would not freaking leave the cave. That's all I wanted him to do, just leave the cave. And he was like, I will force push him, and I will stab him while he's flying backwards. And at some point, Sidious just grabbed his lightsaber, and I'm just like, totally, like, fully hinting at it right now. Like, just leave! And he finally leaves, and then just because I could, I had the lightsaber fly out of the cave with him. Because he left it in there.
Nice.
Yeah, so that.
I mean, he doesn't really need one right now.
Yeah, yeah, he doesn't.
He can always steal one from the museum, you know? That can't go wrong.
Oh God. After that, he goes to the I can't remember what it was called. It was like the Wellspring of the Force or something. The same place he goes in the second episode with the faceless people.
Yeah. Yeah, the mask people.
The mask people. And he meets the mask people, and he goes on his mission here with Demon Yoda, and I was trying to make this an actual fight, and he pulls out his lightsaber because, yeah, and and Demon Yoda gets it, and then he just sits there and lets Demon Yoda stab him, which, of course, in Force speak, means he just let the dark side take over him. So, now, we have Dark Side Yoda, and he goes back, and tortures Obi-Wan until he goes to the dark side. And now you have Luke and Leia being
Hey, like my friend.
like your friend Darth Great. Oh God. If you want to learn about that, go back to episode 1. But so now we've got Darkside Yoda and Darkside Obi-Wan training Darkside Luke and Darkside Leia.
Yeah.
Which is horrible.
We'll fix Luke later.
Yeah, we'll get there.
We'll get there.
And then, as the thing they've been wanting to do since the battle on Kashyyyk in 20 BBY, where Darth Vader got his legs chopped off, go check episode 1, they actually join up with Darth Maul in Crimson Dawn and get their drug empire.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. That's what they said. Oh, and they kill Satine to turn Obi-Wan to the dark side. So, she was pretty fucking useless.
Oh. I wonder what happened to her.
Yeah. Yeah, you did. Sorry, Obi-Wan. You worked so hard to get her off Mandalore, and then she just gets fucking stabbed by Darth Maul anyway. Which actually kind of works, because that's what happened.
Yeah.
I love how it's just poetry. I love it. 13 BBY, here we go. It does. So basically, nothing happened today, so I just recounted what happened in the movies today.
They go zoom zoom.
Yeah, they go zoom zoom on Corellia, and they go shoot shoot on Edu. Or wait, no, that's not Edu. That was that one place. What was the name of that planet? The one with the black beaches. I can't remember. Anyway.
What was it?
The one with the Ursos.
Movie from beginning of Rogue One.
Starts with an L,
was,
I think.
It's not popping up on Google.
Yeah, whatever. It's fine.
Whatever, yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, so basically that's all that happened today. You have Jyn Erso losing her mother, and Galen Erso going to work on the Death Star, and you've got Han Solo getting off of Corellia. And getting his name, also. So. And also, once again, to recap, the canon I am using is my headcanon with all of the Legends stuff, unless it directly intersects with one of the main movies or these two movies on screen right now. And then also I'm throwing in The Mandalorian.
And also Rebels.
Oh yeah, and also Rebels. But not Resistance, because that would be really weird to work into this. Anyway.
I'm making it work.
Yeah, you are. So moving on. Past 12 and 11 BBY, straight to 10 BBY. We've got, because nothing happened any of those days, now we get the rest of Solo, because why not? And then, basically, it's the entire thing happens exactly like it does in the movie, just instead of coaxium being the big thing, it's spice, because they're part of the drug empire, not the criminal empire.
I mean, it's still a crime empire.
I mean, yeah, but
I mean,
they're specifically
still do like
drugs.
coaxium and shit, but
yeah, but it's specifically drugs, and that also gives them that also works because they went to Kessel, so that's the whole place with spice. So I mean, it all works out still.
I got the spice.
It's the spice. Kind of sucks that whatever his name was something Voss, Dryden Voss, died over a packet of spice, though.
That sucks.
Yeah. So, anyway,
The
everything
whole
happens
refinery scene
exactly
is
right.
screwed, but whatever.
Yeah.
They met rebels somehow. It doesn't really
Yeah,
matter.
they met rebels somehow. But,
which is hilarious later.
Han Solo and Chewbacca go off and work for Jabba the Hutt now, and Kira goes to Dathomir with Darth Maul, and
Yeah, we love
Lando loses
Dathomir.
the Millennium Falcon. Because
Fucking sucks to be him.
Yeah.
He has partial ownership of it still, but
what? No,
yeah.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I know. I'm thinking of the scene in the originals where it's like it's our ship, but it's not really.
Yeah. Did you actually believe him when you watched those movies?
No, my mind's a little bit fuzzled.
Yeah. I mean, we are going
and it's
through...
totally in.
Huh?
Go ahead.
We are going through like
Yeah.
2 different universes here, so no wonder your mind's fuzzled.
Yeah, but it's totally in Han's character to be like, oh yeah, we're sharing the ship. I'm gonna go use it to fight the Empire for a little while. Sucks that you can't use it for a while. Bye. You know, that seems exactly like him.
That would work. Okay, so moving on to... I think this is the thing where it gets really exciting in 9 BBY, right?
Something exciting happens. It's Halloween themed.
It is? Oh yeah, it is! Okay, so
Not
this
exciting
is
as
the
next year,
really
but-
exciting day. Okay, yeah, so basically this is the whole Project Blackwing gets underway under Silo, because Alex has all the schemes going on. But he's, at this
he
point,
does.
I don't know when you said he could be the director of Imperial,
It was before this.
like, he's the R&D dude. Yeah, I know it's before
weapons
this,
division
but,
and all that. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's years. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, but he is now, and he's doing Project Blackwing because he thinks zombies are fun.
Yeah, I mean, it works out.
It does. I mean,
It's not in
you
his
needed
favor.
it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, immediately, yeah.
So the next one. Do you want me to go over what the original 10-step plan was, and then we go over how badly it went?
Okay, for the next one. So, immediately after he starts doing the zombie stuff, it all goes to shit. So,
Yeah.
in 8 BBY, you've got Mason's 10-step plan. Go.
Hey, Palpatine's 10-step plan. So step 1, steal the zombies from Alex, even though he's under me. It's relevant later. 2, blockade Dathomir with a hyperspace blocker and a shit ton of Star Destroyers. Then send the zombies down to every civilization not related to the Drug Empire. And then me, Patrick, and the Royal Guard go to Drug Incorporated and have guards secure all the exits. And then I catch the building on fire from the basement going up, slaughter people as they exit, and then we beat the shit out of the Jedi, and then I make myself look like Darth Vader and film a little bit of a propaganda piece, like, this is a rebellion here, and I killed them all, and use Force Storm to make a zappy zappy and make the entire blockade crash. So it's like, oh, those rebels stole those Star Destroyers, and I destroy them with the Force because I'm awesome. And then I save the film for later, teleport away, and then blame the zombies on Gardula the Hutt.
It's always fucking Gardula the Hutt.
But yeah, that didn't turn out quite right, did it, Patrick?
Yeah, so this didn't go exactly as planned, and it was going there for a little while. Like, you stole the zombies, and you went to
got
Dathomir,
the blockade.
and you got the blockade up, and then everything went to shit when we went down to the surface to capture the Jedi, air quotes.
Yeah,
Um,
and he decided to use the Inquisitorius
and,
rather than the Royal Guard,
yeah.
which doesn't matter too much.
And you
but-
can see how it went to shit by this bottom picture down here. Yeah, the one with,
I mean,
Darth Maul.
I mean, there was a building on fire and
Yeah.
Maul in my original plan, so
Yeah,
it works either
I mean,
way.
it works, but I just
Not moving on.
remembered that picture and I thought that would be so fucking epic to put here. I've been waiting to use that picture for a while, so yeah, so everything goes as planned, and then we get down there with like, what was it, 30 Inquisitors.
Yeah.
And Darth Maul, Darth Sidious, Asajj Ventress, and 30 Inquisitors go down there to fight Darth Maul, Savage Opress, Darth Obi-Wan Kenobi, and Darth Yoda.
They didn't get cool names.
They didn't get cool names, no. And then also the children known as Darth Luke Skywalker and Darth Leia.
Well,
in this case, Skywalker.
Of course, none of them are technically Sith. They're just dark.
Yeah,
they're not really.
Yeah,
Darth.
that's why we call them Jedi in air quotes. But
Air quotes.
yeah,
Because I mean, they're the biggest Jedi group left, so.
yeah, yeah, they are.
Biggest
Well, not
relevant
biggest,
Jedi group.
but
There's
like
probably something.
they're not the biggest Jedi group left, but they're the most important one.
They're
So,
most relevant.
most relevant.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so we've been hunting these frickers down for like 12 freaking years. Like, or what is it? 8 BBY. We've been hunting them for 14 years. And their freaking crime empire.
Yeah, I waited and I splattered Padme, and I was gonna go fucking kill them all, but no.
Yeah.
Oh god. So
It's-
anyway, we're on the surface. We got the Inquisitorius and all that. You know about
yeah.
how it goes down, and I really don't.
yeah, you
so
really
wanna-
don't. Because,
'cause he didn't really give me too many options.
yeah, the way I did this was, I went and talked to Obi-Wan, and he was the one who was doing most of the fight because Yoda wouldn't respond. I didn't want to talk to Carter on my phone, and I didn't really want to do a two-way conversation with Mason and Gunnar. So,
Me.
yeah. So,
I
that...
mean, we could have just gotten a group chat, like,
Yeah, but those
Or
are
whatever.
fucking miserable, so...
Yeah.
I ended up
Anyway.
talking to
how'd it
Carter
go down, man?
there at the same time later. But anyway, so Gunnar, he sees your blockade come into view over the planet, and his first instinct is to go get a freighter or something and fly out of there and hyperspace away. And then I tell him that won't work because one of the Star Destroyers is a what do you call those? Interdictors. And therefore he
Interdictor.
couldn't jump away. But so he just decides to leave the building through the front entrance, and when he gets out there, he just sees everybody except him going at it. Oh, and Baby Yoda's here. I forgot to talk about that. He's in a coma on the floor because Mason decided to brain crush him.
They didn't, like, stick him in a pod.
No, he's just in a coma on the floor.
They're great.
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
Wow.
So he gets out there and he sees that you and Yoda are fighting to a standstill over there, and then Savage Opress and Asajj Ventress are fighting, and Darth Maul, and I think Darth Maul was fighting like 12 Inquisitors. Or no, Darth Maul was fighting me.
Of course.
So,
Yeah.
and I was beating Darth Maul, I think. And then, Asajj Ventress was beating, Savage Opress, so he had to choose between those two on who to help first. So he just decided to electrocute both of us. Both Darth Maul and Asajj Ventress. And, Darth Vader and Asajj Ventress. And, see how it goes
Wait,
from
who,
there.
me?
No, Obi-Wan. Because they were dark
Oh,
side
Obi-Wan,
too,
yeah.
so they...
Wait, where did he learn that? Who taught him that?
They...
That's a really hard skill to master.
I mean, basically every freaking Sith can do
They
it.
saw me do it once.
I mean, yeah, they saw you do it once. I mean, Darth Maul trained
It's a
under
really
you.
rare and
He
hard
couldn't.
master skill,
He
but
couldn't
whatever.
do it, but he still understood the basics. Basically,
He knew the theory.
Yeah, he knew the theory, so he was helping them figure it out, basically. And I mean,
Yeah, maybe they. found
Yoda
the
can
holocron or
catch
something
electricity, so why not throw it himself if he's on the dark side? So
somewhere. He can Kamehameha the moon.
yeah, he did. Go check out episode 1. So he decides to electrocute both of us and have Asajj Ventress and Darth Maul just stab us while we're down. But Darth Vader over here is too fucking good to get electrocuted because he doesn't even have a suit or anything, so he's not like prone to electric damage. So he's literally just starts walking towards Obi-Wan.
So the way it is right now, your legs and arm are supposed to be prone to it, but not like hurts you, but like just causes intense pain. So you're just like fucking Darth Vader, whatever. I feel like I'm dying, but I'll just walk towards him and beat the shit out of him.
Yes, that's exactly how I was imagining it. So, I just start walking towards him, like
fucking three lightning
like
rods in you.
slow-mo, like in a movie sort of thing. Like it's
Blade
really
2.
hard to walk forwards,
Great
but you
movie.
are, sort of thing. And I just
Yeah.
like walk up to him, and he's like, "Shit, Darth Maul, help me, please!" And then Darth Maul gets fucking rolled over by like 30 Inquisitors, and Obi-Wan has to take his other hand off of the electricity for Asajj Ventress because he can't hold me back, so he just does both at me, and Asajj Ventress literally, like, she decapitates Savage Opress. And
Oh god.
now, of course, there's like the zombies running around everywhere, and the Inquisitors fighting Darth Maul and losing.
God, you haven't mentioned it, but I love the thing of Obi-Wan. It's like, I'll run away. Oh, zombies. Huh, how did they get here?
Yeah, it's great.
My plans are flawless.
They are. So Obi-Wan with the two hands, he's like, okay, so Savage is dead and Maul is occupied. So, and the electricity doesn't seem to be killing Darth Vader. So, I'm just gonna pull my lightsaber out at the last second and start fighting him. And then he's like, while he's fighting me, like, he literally pulls his lightsaber out and tries to slash me once, and then when that doesn't work out, he just pulls debris from the building and just slams it into me. But but to stop myself from getting pulverized, I turn around and just grab it with the Force, and then he stabs me through the gut with his lightsaber. It was genius.
God. You should have done that to the fucking dropship, you idiot.
He tries to do the thing from Blade 2 where he splits me in half, and yeah.
Oh, Blade 2.
Oh, Blade 2.
I like how we're just referencing it and not even like admitting that's the best movie ever, but
Yeah.
like
So
Blade 2.
he tries
Anyway.
to split me in half, but I'm just like, yeah, lol, no, and just like spin around and like ripping
Good
the
trick.
lightsaber through my own gut. What?
good trick.
Yeah, it is a good trick. I mean, it worked out. I didn't die, but I was in extreme pain, and so I picked up my lightsaber, and he then hits me in the head with the rock because I couldn't hold it back anymore. and I go unconscious. Then Luke and Leia run out of the burning building. Past Baby Yoda, and there are like 3 Inquisitors chasing them, so Obi-Wan's like, oh my god, I have to save the kids, I can't let them fall into the Empire's hands, because even he realizes that that would be really, really bad. And he runs out to get out of the quarantine zone to get some help from the Wookiees and the witches to help him save the kids.
Yeah, but the thing about the Wookiees and the witches right now...
Yeah, they're being killed by zombies. And
Yeah.
the other thing I noticed was if he goes out there and comes back, won't they have already been caught when he gets back?
What do you mean?
Like,
Oh
because
yeah, Luke and Leia probably. Yeah.
yeah. So he didn't really
He was
think that
probably
through.
trying to like get reinforcements out for like the ground battle, but like afterwards chasing you down or whatever.
Maybe. But I was unconscious on the floor with one kidney. So.
I mean, you only need one.
Yeah, you only need one. It's not that bad. I'm missing half of my freaking lower body. It's just like, oh well. So, he goes out there and actually gets a couple of witches and a couple of Wookiees. Or no, he didn't get any Wookiees, but they had already been killed by the zombies. But also, while he was out there, I had the epitome. Why don't I just have the Dathomirians get their own zombies, like in the one episode of the Clone Wars?
Yeah, that.
So now
The fucking
there's
zombie
zombies
Civil War.
versus zombies. It's great. The Battle of Dathomir was so nuts. So anyway,
it's a shame I had to
Obi-Wan
miss out on
comes
this a
back
bit.
with like 4 witches, and then when he gets back, you just start force storming everybody. And they all get away, except the witches. They're all fucking dead. And you're just like, yeah, okay, so. Oh, and then also basically, yeah, all 30 actually, all 30 of the Inquisitors died, and Asajj Ventress got killed by Darth Maul in the time Obi-Wan was away. So, Darth Maul had killed like 30 freaking people. Many castrations, by the way. This is when Carter came back. When you castrate it, like he asked me what their weapons were, and I said those spinny double-bladed lightsabers, and he was like, well, I'll just so when they start spinning them, I'll just force push them to spin the other way through their groin.
'Cause that totally works.
Yeah.
No problems there.
So there's some nice castrations going on there, and also murder, but
Yeah. I mean, we did leave them to die, so
yeah, he actually picked up one of those lightsabers and did dual double-bladed lightsabers.
Fucking Grievous over here.
More like Ponkrell, but whatever. You remember Ponkrell, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know Ponkrell, the bastard.
The bastard.
Fuck him. Evil. Evil.
Yeah. So anyway, the 3 of them, Yoda, Obi-Wan, and Darth Maul, together go after you to try to castrate you too. But you're too cool for that, so you just force storm them.
Yeah.
And then you teleport
Come on.
away with me in your
And the
arms
kids.
again. Yeah, and the kids. They actually got away on a shuttle, but with the 3 Inquisitors who did actually survive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. And then I teleported that shuttle past the blockade.
Yeah. Yeah. And as you leave, you give the order to orbital bombard and then crash into the surface of the planet. So that's what this picture is.
Orbital bombard while crashing into
Yeah,
the surface of the
yeah,
planet.
exactly.
But then also leave hyperspace blocker up. But
Yeah.
that didn't really matter.
Yeah. So now they have 5 in-game minutes to get get out of the way before the 25 Star Destroyers crash into their fricking faces.
While being surrounded by zombies. So how did they do that? That's what I've been wondering.
So they thought about taking the shuttle, but then Gunnar was like, "I remember this. We can't get past the interdictor," and Carter was like, "Well, fuck. I'm going to hide under you."
That's not going to help you.
I know he didn't actually say that, but I wouldn't have been surprised actually. But so then they seemed like they had no idea what they were doing. So I was just like, well, Carter, your mom died today. That being Mother Talzin, because she's actually Darth Maul's biological mother, according to that one comic about the Clone Wars.
It was also heavily hinted at in the Clone Wars too.
Yeah, no. No. It really wasn't.
Oh. Well, I accidentally picked up on the truth. I'm a genius.
Yeah, you do that a lot.
That's just the will of the Force.
It's the will of the Force. The Force is with you, Emperor
Palpatine. Yeah, it is.
Anyway, I was like, well, she died, and then she comes after him from like beyond the grave, like she does all the frickin' time, and helped him into the cave, and she got him just far enough to not die from the initial impact, although the cave did collapse and flattened his lower legs.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah. So he lost his legs twice. Now.
Oh god.
So Obi-Wan had to carry him out on his back like C-3PO in Empire. Yeah.
Did he cut off his legs or?
Nah, they just left him flailing there.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah, and then they were like, well, how the hell do we get off? Our ship was flattened by a Star Destroyer, so maybe we can go to the communications tower of the Star Destroyer and get a communication thing out to one of our little friends in the Drug Empire, which you never told me you wanted to get rid of the entire Drug Empire. You just were like, go kill them. So
oh yeah, I assumed it would collapse after the heads fell, and then I'd deal with whatever happened afterwards.
Yeah,
but...
that didn't work out so well.
Yeah, no.
Because actually, that's a spoiler. I'll get there later. So anyway, they call their friends, and then they blow the interdictor out of the sky and get off of Dathomir. Yeah, and then of course there's still the zombie plague raging below.
Yep, and
to this very day.
Yeah, we did some Wikipedia debates, and we figured that they can't starve to death, so they're just there forever now.
Yeah. So, finally, after that 20-minute thing, we're gonna move on to 7 BBY. We are almost to the end. Today will end at 5 BBY, but like the first half of 5 BBY. So, oh yes, that's this. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to explain this, Mason?
Okay. So, Patrick forgot, or I also forgot to mention this, but we also kidnapped Baby Yoda's lifeless body.
He's not lifeless. He's in a coma.
Yeah. So, yeah. Before that, I sent Leia to train with the Inquisitorius, so we have a new Inquisitor since Patrick fucking killed them all. And
it's not my fault. It's Darth Maul. It's all Darth Maul.
That's why we should have brought the fucking guard, not the whatever.
Well, they get killed easier.
And then I used my force powers to reprogram Uncle Owen and his wife and Luke to think they're a happy family, but I left a big gap of who's the father, so I can go exploit that later when I need a new Seth Apprentice, because Patrick's going to get himself killed someday. But after that, I take Baby Yoda and get him hooked up in a tank or whatever in the same prison where I'm keeping fucking Boba Fett and torturing him. And I'm taking a break from torturing Boba Fett because I take his DNA, I take Baby Yoda's DNA, and I start growing a clone, and then I go out into deep space. I get the Thrawn Jango AI, and I insert my own brain into it too. So then I insert to the baby, so I'll have fucking Miku with the personality of Darth Palpatine, or Darth Sidious, fucking Jango Fett in this timeline, and Thrawn.
Oh god. I can't even imagine a 1/3 you, 2/3 Alex mix. Like, holy shit.
Oh god, and then this ties in later to my thing after the next page.
Okay, so...
Oh, Niku!
And also, of course, he is the son of God. Possibly literally. I mean, I think you call yourself God, don't you?
Yeah, I am God.
Yeah, there you go. Palpatine is God. And Niku is Jesus. Oh! Yeah, all of Alex's secrets.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
It's all on you.
Yeah. So, the salami over there... Ignore Palpatine's face. The salami is... basically, he wanted to kill you at your next big party thing by getting the waiters to have Ysalamiri in their carts, but he kept calling them salami because he is really bad. And that plan kind of leaked, and
he asked me, have you found the salami yet?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, yeah, maybe I found your lizard. And he's like, oh fuck, he knows about it. And then
he literally asked me, did you tell him?
Yeah, because I just went to Wikipedia and looked up salami. And it fucking came up.
I can't believe it came up, though.
Because it's just the middle of the word, you know?
Oh my god, it is.
Yeah, I am a fucking genius.
He's salami.
Best way to stop an assassination plot.
Look it up on Wikipedia. Yeah, but anyway, the plan, I can't remember exactly, but I think the plan was to have the waiters get the Ysalamiri in their carts, and then to blow a Star Destroyer filled with Rhydonium up, like right over the party, like either that.
I knew he
or
wanted a
crash
fucking
it
ship for a
into it.
reason. God damn it!
That wasn't actually the reason he wanted a ship, but
Wait, well then how would he get a Star Destroyer and that much Rhydonium?
that's why I don't think that was it, but I can't remember what it was. I knew it involved a ship blowing up with Rhydonium, so it was something like that.
Quote unquote good excuse, you know.
Yeah, if you watch this video, you should put what that was in the comments.
Yeah.
So
or we can just DM him later.
Yeah. Well, I want him to watch my videos. So anyway, that assassination attempt went down the drain. Now, the Palpatine face. Yeah. So, you know how he was telling you that you'd rule the Empire forever?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know what that is?
What?
No, but like, do you actually know what that is?
No.
Okay, so he's going to assassinate you. He hasn't figured that part out yet. And he's going to replace you with a body double Not a clone, though, because I was like, yeah, maybe he'll be able to sense that through the Force. But a body double who, like how Obi-Wan changed his face in that one arc in the Clone Wars. Like that.
Yeah. Or like what I was going to do in my recording on Dathomir.
And, yeah, like that. So he's gonna do that, and have a guy with your face reign over the Empire forever.
That's so stupid. how, that requires him to actually be able to fucking kill me. So.
I think it was something involving me because, I hate you so freaking much.
Yeah. And you don't even know about your kid since he fell unconscious.
I know, right? What are the chances?
Yeah. Yeah, this isn't gonna go well or it'll go well for me. We know that.
Everything goes fucking well for you. So, Anyway, I can't remember. I feel like he had a third plan, though, but I didn't have a picture for it. It'll come to me in 3 hours-ish. Next up, 5 BBY, the final year of this section of the game. Mason's plan. Tell me
so pictures,
what your plan is.
I haven't told him yet. So, basically, I just make Niku a religious figure to a small cult, and I slowly grow it and keep it a secret from everyone. So and their whole purpose will be taking care and raising Niku even if I'm gone and the entire empire is gone.
Okay, so you're just making a cult.
Yeah, a cult of Niku,
Okay.
And raise them to be like Alexander the Great or something, I don't know. Oh god, and then we'll have adult Niku someday, and he'll fucking murder everyone.
And you will be him.
Oh, I forgot to... yeah, assuming I ever die. But the part I forgot to mention in the Son of God section is, I used midichlorian manipulation to make him insanely powerful with the Force, too.
Oh yeah, that. Oh god. I mean, he'll probably get that from his father, Baby Yoda. Anyway.
Yeah.
So, one of his two fathers. Wow, that didn't click, that he's one of the first people to have two fathers.
Nice, we are getting some good representation in our Star Wars game.
Like two biological fathers. That's so weird.
Yeah. There's probably some old Alex plan from the Mandalorian phase that we were not thinking of, but whatever.
Yeah, no, I don't think there was one of those. He never tried to splice two people's DNA together to create a third person. This is
he didn't try to make
crazy even
Niku
for him. And the fact that it's interspecies too.
It's so I can get a perfect match for Niku. Because of those cold, lifeless eyes.
Yeah, so anyway.
Pointy teeth.
Back to the very beginning there. You've got that sponsor. You should come tomorrow. If any of you are watching this, please God, it'll be the coolest thing you've ever fucking done in Minecraft. I swear to God. Just do it. Just do it. It's at 5 o'clock, so Sunday, come on, just do it. You know you want to.
Yeah, I mean, no one got this far in the video, but please. For all that's good.
Now, 26 years into Star Wars, how do you feel about it?
I think it's on a little bit. It's about to go fucking nuts in just a bit.
Yeah, because Star Wars Rebels starts as soon as we get back from our break. In Era 3.
That kinda has me involved.
Yeah, but I mean, after that, you're very involved.
Yeah, I have to run a fucking empire and beat the shit out of the rebellion.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. Probably.
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
Yeah, so anyway, thank you for watching this. This was probably gone on like 30 minutes longer than I I thought it would. But anyway, thanks for watching. I'm going to go cry myself to sleep.